Biggest scary gorilla.
My town has a curfew at 9 p.m. Dad won't tell us why. Tech story. I remember my first night here, unpacking my belongings with my brother Johnny. He was the first to notice the big red envelope in the mail that said, in all caps, Mandatory Safety Program. Johnny and I were far too young and inexperienced to comprehend the contents of that envelope, so naturally, we passed it on to our father. As he began reading, thinking it wasn't anything too concerning, his expression abruptly shifted from tired and uninterested to shocked and revolted. He exclaimed out loud, "Curfew at 9 p.m.? For all citizens?" Then my brother, who had always been the curious type, asked him, "Dad, what's a curfew?" "It means you boys can't stay out later than 9 p.m. and neither can anyone else. At least for the next year or so," my father replied, sounding strained. "But why is that?" I asked, intrigued and visibly upset. "I don't know," my father answered, evidently lying while keeping a straight, serious face. Despite the repeated questions we asked him during our stay in the town of Skin Valley, he kept his answer limited to just this one phrase. "You stay out late, you won't come back." I heard him say it so much that it's still deeply engraved in my memory. As the weeks turned into months and the months into years, my brother and I reached the age of 16. And believe me when I say it, after 5 years of living with this curfew, we gradually began to give in to it. One day, the curiosity mixed with that rebellious feeling only a teenager can possess, and the boredom of our ridiculous town got the better of my brother. At first, I didn't notice anything. Nothing seemed out of place. It felt exactly the same, and that's probably the scariest part. In most cases, you don't notice it before it's too late. Some won't be able to accept it, others can't understand the phenomenon, but only those who act upon it turn out victorious. Victorious in this case being the equivalent of survival.